To kick off for the Broncos.
It's our Monday night opener for the season. Both teams are set up, and off we go. Return starts at the 3. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
At their own 18-yard line.
Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Go.
They'll begin with a quick completion. Oh, he loses the football. But the Chargers were the first to get to that one, so it'll stay with them. Wow, that was fast. Might be time to take a step back, and we just started this game. Maybe take a couple of deep breaths. Very first snap, and he nearly gave it away. That could have mentally taken them out of this game.
Yeah, for the player, a little bit easier to respond. For the coaches on the sidelines, that drives them crazy to see the ball on the ground. And you know how precious this ball is in this game. Gotta take care of it.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Let's go.
Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Has his man, that's their rookie from Morgan. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
First and 10, Herbert. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. That was Keandre Lambert-Smith on the target. So it'll be second down. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Now Herbert again. Fits it through the middle. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. Almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
Here's Herbert, 1st and 10. It is caught left side. He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
H.M. has the LA touchdown. The Chargers finish up an excellent opening series. Devon Achane with the touchdown. Dicker's extra point is up and good. And the Chargers take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1 for 1.
Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Here's R.J. Harvey on the return. Making some progress here. And nearly to the 35-yard line before he goes out of bounds.
33-yard line.
First down now, ball at the 33. They run it. Here's R.J. Harvey. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down to first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
1st and 10 now from the 46. There's the fake. Here's Nix. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
That's another Broncos first down.
A give to Wilson up the middle. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. Kevin fired there to bring him down.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
Nix from the gun. Headed out right. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And that means 3rd down coming up.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, it kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. They'll air it out on 3rd. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Quarterback of his renown, Kate, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it into double coverage early. And that incompletion, well, it's just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
6 yards to the line. The offense is going to go for this.
Captain. Bombers. Olay.
4th down. Pass coming. Flushed out of the pocket. That's the line. He's going to run for it. How about 19 yards on 4th down, partner? And the call to go for it pays off.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Shotgun hands off to Harvey. He's tackled there, so a nice start to a new set of downs, but let's see if they keep it. So let's examine this flag. So they catch the illegal block in the back, Brock, and that's rare that we see the clipping call. It's a dangerous play. It's rightfully going to back up this offense. Out of the gun, it's Nix. The throw finds Evan Ingram. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14.
I can't tell you how nice it is to have a big, trustworthy tight end in the passing game. Such great size to have, and he forces those defenses to find a way to try to match up when they can't.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Defense hasn't really found its backbone yet, but maybe just a little sliver of light between the clouds here as they bring up 3rd down.
Yeah, you're not going to likely keep points off the board, but if you can come through with one more stop and limit it to a field goal, yeah, that's at least something to build from.
And he gets it in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos finish up their opening drive. Will Lutz now on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Broncos tie it up as he nails his first try of the season.
to kick off for the
Now after
Broncos.
tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Darius Davis to return it. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
LA offense all set. Here's first and 10.
Hey, Kappa. Set. Ready.
Now Herbert to throw. Brought in by Gadsden. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35.
Well, things weren't about to end after the first hit or the second. This tight end had a vision for what he wanted to happen after the catch, and he was going to take on all comers to try to make it a reality.
At the 36-yard line.
So we're down to 3 quarters remaining in our opening weekend of football. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. We'll get you back to Mile High after this. We're back and all set for the second quarter. Charger football. They've got a first to begin the frame. At the shotgun, they'll give it to Achane. He's got to gain a 6 there. Talanoa Hufanga there to make the play.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Hey, go line. Set.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he's able to cross midfield before going out. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
Set. Ready.
Running with Achane here out of the gun. And there's the stop, but he's got 9 yards on first down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1.
Let's go. Set.
Herbert from the gun. And that's going to fall incomplete. They wanted to get it right back to him after that run, but no luck on that throw.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
On 3rd and 1, it's Herbert. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Throwing on first. Caught deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. And the Broncos corral it. And his return will reach the end zone. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos parlay the turnover into a lead. Watts there to tack on the extra point. And the Broncos break that tie and now lead by 7.
14. Chargers 7. To kick off.
Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. On the return, here comes Davis. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Chargers getting set. First and 10.
Go. Ray. Home troops right. Reload.
Herbert back to throw. Vacates quickly left side. Middle of the field taken in by McConkey. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
As soon as he starts to escape, Kate, you can almost see that gunslinger mentality come to life. It takes really perfect defense to hold up and keep him from finding something that'll go get that first down. They couldn't do it right there.
Five back, set. Crowd right. So go. Why did it not?
Back to throw. Here's Herbert. That's caught. Devon Achane. And he'll get them enough for a first down. Working quickly here.
Home troops right.
And the Chargers, first down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Achane, a first down carry. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. They get 22 out of that play. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, well, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on the broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
Set.
Herbert on first down. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
A gain of a yard brings up second and 9.
It'll be second down and 9, but not just yet. It's only a couple of minutes to go in our first half. More from Mile High in just a moment. They'll come to the line here, second and 9.
Set.
To throw, Herbert. Downfield, and he has McConkey. And he's going to be stopped, but not before dealing some damage. He's down to the 12. Give him 24 yards on that one.
4 yards.
And that's going to give the Chargers a first down.
Chargers, first down. First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. Catch made. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. Chargers hurrying to the line as the seconds tick away.
First down. First and goal, Los Angeles.
Baylor tight. 21. Hey, Ray.
Herbert throwing again. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers earn the chance to tie it before halftime.
Cameron Dicker for the extra point.
Dicker tacks on the extra point. And the Chargers tie things up at 14.
Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Harvey now to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Throwing here, Nix. He finds his running back, R.J. Harvey. And they're going to force him out just before he can get to the 35. They gain 11 on that play. And it's going to be first down, Denver.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident a screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
So they'll head up here first and 10 from the 34. On the handoff, here's Harvey. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Broncos have to hurry here. Clock still running.
That's another Broncos first down.
Gets it out wide quick, and he might throw this. That's not going to connect. Broke out a surprise there on first down, but unable to connect off of it. Second down coming up.
He was covered by Denzel Ward.
Shotgun snap to Nix. Completed to his running back. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. All set to go now from the 35.
First down. First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Captain.
On first down, it's Nix. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
You know exactly what he's thinking. Hopefully next time it's a little bit easier. The degree of difficulty on that one high. Throwing a double coverage, odds are against you.
Nix again on 2nd and 10. And he'll set up the screen here. It's Harvey. And he's going to be contained after a modest gain to the 31. Brought to the ground by Dante Jackson. Denver calls the second of its 3 timeouts. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Quite the drive they've had, Brock, but they're up against it. 3rd and 5 now. They'll throw again. Nix. That's caught for the first. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Hey! Captain. Joe. Olay!
Once more, it's Nix. And he's got it. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos take the lead just before halftime. Manage that clock beautifully down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
Chargers 14. Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage as this one's away. Return coming from the 6. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Offense showing trips outright as they get set for this 1st and 10.
Almost set. Captain, ready. 1-8, ball 11.
First play in the drive. Here's Harvey. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Going to the ground again on first. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Stopped by Deion Henley.
Kate, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Has him on the quick hitter. This is going to be down to, it looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
Tries to lob that one up, and it's intercepted. Cooper to Gene in to pick it up. They work worked hard to have the halftime lead, Brock, but now that defense working hard to take it away.
Not wasting any time, are they? You know, they love to say about baseball, Kate, baseball's a game of adjustments. So is the NFL, and especially in the second half. You have all that data from the first half. You want to take it all in, and defensively you want to adjust exactly what they did to take the ball away there to begin the second.
Coleman should try. 21. Let's go.
Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Throwing the out route complete. And he's escorted out of bounds, but not before driving them up near the 25. It's a gain of 22. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Let's go. Get up. Got Baylor tight.
Backfield is empty as they motion him out right. First and 10. Here's Herbert. Finds him over the middle. Big man showing up the yards. He goes the distance. Touchdown, LA. The Chargers start the second half with some needed points. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns, too, just like he showed off.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Chooses to bring this one out. Good work so far. He's got room. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 30.
We've got ourselves a heck of a tie ball game, but maybe not for long after that return. We've got one side clearly responding well to this pressure. The question is, some of those kicking team guys now running to play defense, how do they respond after giving up that big return late?
Buying some time right. Outright, and Ingram makes the grab. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket. It really does become, well, the schoolyard. And you got to scramble around. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. Short pass brought in. And he's brought down, but there's some laundry on the field. So a big self-inflicted error as that personal foul moves the ball forward quite a bit. Roughing the passer on that last play, and that's always going to lead to an automatic first down. They'll run here following the penalty. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Ready? To the right, yes.
Nix from the gun. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Kill.
On 3rd down, here's Nix. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And they've taken back the lead.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
On the return, here comes Davis. Finds some space, he's past the 30. He showed some nice bursts on that run back, didn't he? Getting them all the way out to their own 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10.
Lion.
Play action now for Herbert. Chased out to his right. Now here he goes. And he's going to be hit, sent out after about a gain of 1, maybe 2 yards there.
Well, that's an excellent job by the defense. All eyes on the quarterback. When you're playing a quarterback that can escape, well, even though you cover, you still got to cover down and go chase that QB out of bounds before he could get the first down.
Captain. 5-9.
Motioning the tight end now.
Home troops right.
Herbert from the gun. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3. So chipping away a few here ahead of this 3rd down.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
3rd and 4 coming up now.
5-9. Go. Crowd right. Let's go.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. It is caught left side. And he's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. There's Achane up the middle. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's going to give the Chargers the 1st down.
Chargers, 1st down.
21. Hey, Captain.
35-yard line.
Herbert now. Man downfield, he's got it. That's Dobbs. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers take the lead as Todd runs out here in the 3rd. It's a Romeo Dobbs touchdown. Dicker on now for the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Chargers take a 4-point lead. All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. And when we resume play, it'll be with a kickoff.
Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Harvey now to return it. Showing a little burst so far. And some excellent field position awaiting them. That return up close to the 40 before he went out.
38-yard line.
Hey, Kate, the best kick returners I was ever around, really at any level, they want this opportunity. They want their chance to help their team. They know they're down, but they also know that return, especially a good one like this, can set the offense up for success.
44.
It's Harvey straight ahead. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 45-yard line.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Harvey once more. And all he can get is a yard here, bro. It's going to be 3rd down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
36-yard line. A gain of 2.
On 3rd and 2. Here's Nix. Completed over the middle. And they're turned away on 3rd and short. Actually might have lost a yard. And that's going to bring up 4th down.
2 yards.
Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. On fourth down, Broncos going to call on Jeremy Crawshaw here to punt. And no doubt he wants to get his season started with a good one here. Ooh, errant snap, but he gets what he can behind this one. This will be grabbed at the 5. And he puts together a nice little return there before they're able to bring him down. They're signaling for a stoppage here, and yep, there's a player injured after that snap. Not what they wanted to see in week 1 as their medical staff heads out to check on him. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Throwing on first is Herbert. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Let's go, let's go.
Second and 10 now, Herbert. Quick slant taken in by Jones. And he'll get it up to the 27.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Baylor Tiger! Baylor Tiger! Baylor Tiger!
On 3rd and 2, Herbert. And the defender's there to knock this away. That effort means it's 4th down.
I'll tell you what, Kate. Challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4.
Home the troops right. Let's go.
They snap it to Herbert. They did it! He made the interception! Pat Surtain has it! And the Broncos have some new life in the 4th!
That's just a bad decision, frankly. And really, as a quarterback in this moment of the game, you got to know it's not a time to take a risk. Cannot be throwing out life preservers and giving that other team, your opponent, a chance like he just did.
1st and 10, it's Harvey. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Shotgun snap to Nix. Escapes the pocket. And they give to him as he was trying to make something happen. And they come through the sack to bring around 3rd down.
We've learned how valuable sacks in a pass rush are in today's NFL. It's a bit surprising, isn't it, Kate, that that's their first sack of the game, but they found other ways to produce success on both sides of the ball. And they finally pick up a much-needed sack on that stat sheet.
That one's incomplete in the end zone.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone, and defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and leave teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
Bombers, bombers, bombers.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Achane. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
Delta, 5-9.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And this is brought to a stop up at, let's say, the 34-yard line there. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Let's go. Capital.
First and 10, Herbert. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. This one misses the tight end. And that'll bring up second down. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there are going to be more interceptions.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Fits it through the middle. And he has them a first down, which they will tackle on the other side of this 2-minute warning. Now we get another stoppage here. Just 1:52 remaining. The defense burns a timeout. So a fresh set of downs now from the 39. Man in motion, out of the slot. It's Achane on the inside give. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
59. Go.
They're going to pass it here. Escapes the pocket. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And brings up third down.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
Quite the drive they've had, Brock, but they're up against it. 3rd and 5 now.
Lion.
Achane gets it. And the run will not get there. They're turned away right near that marker. Now it's 4th down. Denver calls the second of its 3 timeouts. And they'll have just one left to burn now. A big try coming up here for Cameron Dicker. This from 48 on the left hash.
A 48-yard attempt.
Kicked well, and this is good! And they're going to grow their lead late, but still a one-score ball game.
Broncos 44.
Kate, it's 3 more on the scoreboard, but both sides really know it's all about one possession here in the 4th quarter when it really matters.
And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10.
Ready. Bombers. Chill.
Here he is to throw. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. And this one may be out of reach now because the defense comes through with 6.
Touchdown,
You want to know how strong the coverage was there? Man, they even had that underneath throw locked down, Brock, and he took it the other way.
It's really, really hard to find a better rep than that one in coverage. You're so spot on. Covered it down the field. Usually a gimme to the running back. The only thing was a gimme 6.
Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10.
Motion. Ready. 180. Return. Away.
Back to the air, Nix after the pick. Makes the grab in bounds, left side. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield.
16 yards. And the Broncos.
Nix with it on 1st. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We've got 2nd down.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
With half a minute left, here comes 2nd and 10.
Joe. Oh, my son. Captain.
Nix. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. And the Chargers are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
You could feel them, Kate. You could feel the convoy. They were going. They thought they might have another one, but unfortunately, not another touchdown. But you know what? Not going to stop them from celebrating in another big game-changing play.
Here's Herbert, 1st and 10. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he's out of bounds, so that clock is going to stop, Brock, but it's not going to matter. They've got the 1st down. This game is over.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. He'll drop this down to Achane. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 12.
So the Chargers take this one on the road. And this isn't just any 1-0 start for them. They pick up what could end up being a key division victory to have later in this season. Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Chargers, as we'll see you next time from Denver.